Hi from Minnesota again. Yeah, the usual. I got back last night, or yesterday afternoon, 2-ish, and hubby picked me up, and we went out to eat. He said, well, you were on the plane during lunch, so I assume you didn't eat. I didn't eat anything on the plane. I just wasn't in the mood. And the chip mix thing, I tried that on the way out from Minneapolis to San Antonio. I'm like, no, I don't need anything. And then I turned around and dropped him off at the airport again, 3:30ish. Yeah, we went to Granite City. I had a bacon cheeseburger. It wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. We've been to Granite City before, and it was good food, but this time it wasn't very good. Yeah, so when I got home, I was driving. My husband's like, you call me an aggressive driver? I said, you wouldn't believe San Antonio traffic. Although I didn't drive in San Antonio, so I don't know. Like, well, Twin Cities traffic, I thought Twin Cities traffic was bad. Oh my word, San Antonio. I guess they do things different in Texas. But anyway, the flight was a good flight. We had just a little bit of turbulence, and that was it. It was just enough to know, but it wasn't like coming out. I mean, when we came out, I rewatched the clips, and I thought I told you guys that story. When we came out, she was doing drink service or snacks or whatever they call it, and she gave me, I just had water and that chip thing, and so I opened up the bag and I laid it on the tray. And then all of a sudden, whoosh, it was like some air, rough air hit the plane, and so spilled my water, and I'm like, oh. So I lifted it up so I could hold it through turbulence. Whoosh, all over the seat in front of me. Thankfully I didn't hit the guy sitting in the seat, but oh, I was so embarrassed. And then the woman, and I was at the aisle seat, and the woman on the other side of the aisle, she had hers all over. We're over there just trying to wipe it all down, and then it hit again, and so I thought, well, geez, I'll hold my glass in the aisle, so if it spills again, it's in the aisle. And then we dropped. We were weightless for a few seconds. I don't like roller coasters on the ground, and I do not like roller coasters in the air. And the pilot gets on. I said, I am so sorry. They were switching radar systems or something, and so he wasn't given warning to kind of avoid that little pocket of whatever. Oh, man. Not fun. But we didn't have that on the way back. It was pretty calm journey on the way back, which is fine. It was a full plane. Every seat was full, but it was calm. So I got home. Okay, I was gone for 5 days. Dad could be gone for 5 days. It's like, oh, bye, Dad. Hi, Dad. How you doing? Mom leaves for 5 days. Oh. They did clean the house before I got home, but oh man. Like, shut up. Why are you at each other's throats? Like, you don't do that. I don't let you do that. I know my husband doesn't let him do that. I mean, they were just at each other. No. You guys are going to bed early? Their bedtime is 8, and I made them go to bed before then. Because I've had enough. We're done. We're done. Puppies were excited to see me. They're like, oh, we know you. We know you. Where you been? Where you been? You bring me snacks. Where you been? And then Mini Dot, he was following me everywhere, and he's going to follow me everywhere this week. It's funny because I came upstairs, and he's like, oh, you're still here, and he hugged my legs. Then he walked away. He turns around and comes running back, hugs my legs again. I still can't lift him. But, I got out of my shower, and he's like, oh, you're still here? So, yeah, he knows Mom is here. So, I rewatched my clips, and I'm going to go through the other stuff that I didn't show, but I have sorry. I like men's t-shirts because they don't shrink so weird. I got a San Antonio t-shirt. Just says Lone Star State, USA, Texas. They had some really ugly ones, but I got this one. I did that in Cincinnati. Actually, I got a Kentucky one when I was at the Kentucky airport. And I told my husband, yeah, I got you a t-shirt. He's like, well, when I go everywhere, I don't get you anything. I'm not worried about it. Goodie bags. What did we get in our goodie bags? We received postcards here. And I actually have this pattern. I haven't even opened these. And then we got a bead soup. We're talking, why do they do this bead soup thing? Do they honestly think people are gonna sit there and sort it? So I was joking. I said, when my kids get out of hand, they can go, oh, sort this for your mother. All the little sizes and everything. What I'm gonna do, I still have mine from Cincinnati somewhere. It's in there somewhere. I ended up with an extra one. We were cleaning up and there were some extra things, and Trixie Stitches said, why'd you take it? So then this summer the kids can be outside and they could just string little bracelets outside, so if the beads hit the ground. So I just got an extra one of those. Show that. Needle threaders. I bought some of these. Arizona Stitcher has shown these, and so I thought I would try them. So far I'm liking it. We got one of these, which I've been looking at purchasing. You know, they have a magnet and a telescope, you know, so if you drop your needle. So I get that. I like that. Some Stitcher's lotion. This one's cinnamon stick. This stuff you can put on your hands, and it's formulated so it doesn't damage your work. A pattern from Cross and Patch. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. So, I don't know, try it sometime. Scissors. Embroidery scissors. A coaster. Another Snag Nabbit. Another Frogger from Stitching Way Along. Skein of DMC. Just a random skein. I don't know if everybody got the same color, but I got a random skein. I got this. I don't know. Did everybody get this? From Embroidery Central? Or did I just have one in my bag? Yep, and this is my duck from this year. I wonder what I did with it. I think I gave my other ducks to the kids. I'll give that to Mini Dot. So, I got that. Just trying to keep everything. I'm trying to sort and figure out where to store stuff and all that. Before I have hands. Okay, some of these I showed pattern-wise. These I did not. Plum Street Soul Sisters. And of course I was in Texas, so I asked Sherry, because she talks about a designer who's in Texas, does Texas designs, so it's Redbird Designs. So all around Texas. So it names different cities in Texas. And San Antonio's are here, vertically. So I want to do that. Somebody, who was I talking to about this pattern? I think I was talking to Susan about this pattern. She said she stitched it over one on 25 count. She made it really small, or was it over 2 and 36 count? So it was stitched on 30 count initially. And there's only one wildflower, and then the rest is DMC. I'm gonna do it on a small count. But it was cute. They had a model there too. This was at Stitches from the Heart, which I went to Saturday morning, and I went to again Saturday afternoon. I know I showed that one, I showed that one. And that one. Yeah, I rewatched them to figure out what I had shown and what I had not shown. Oh, Sherry brought some of her patterns that she had stitched, and just if anybody wants them. So I picked up these two, winter and this one, autumn. I've been wanting this series for a while, so now I need summer and spring, but yeah, Sherry passed the stash. That was really nice. And then they also had a different box past the stash, and this one, When Life Gives You Fertilizer, Plant Flowers, by My Big Toe Designs. I love My Big Toe Designs designs. They're whimsical, you know, they're nice to read. Also, they have nice. And this one from Sam Sarah Studio, Someone to Watch Over Me, because I like snowmen. I don't like the fabric they stitched this particular one on, but I think it should be on a blue fabric. What did they stitch it on? R&R Reproductions, Fog Lifter. It needs to be on like a blue. That'd be pretty on one of the blue snowflake fabrics. Anyway, that was in the freebie bin. And then Sherry was passing the stash. Where'd that other pattern go? There we go. To enter this into my stash app to make sure I've got everything in there before I put it away. And then fabric. Yeah, I bought some of Leslie's beautiful fabrics, which I put in this bin when I repackaged. That's what I'm really sorting, is trying to, like, here are thread drops for Rapture. These aren't all of the colors. I just bought a few colors. That one actually stays in here. This is one of the fabrics I bought from Leslie. I have no clue what I'm going to stitch on it. Moonlit Waters. Isn't that pretty? And you could see kind of these streaks in it. And yes, it is opal. It's 32 or 36. 32 count. I have no idea. One of the ladies, Angela, she held up. She bought the other half and was like, I want that. I have no idea what to stitch on it. And then this one, NYX by Leslie, Yellow Submarine, is going on this one. Leslie said, well, what part of the fabric do you want? And I said, it doesn't matter, because it's going, Yellow Submarine's going on it, and it'll look great no matter what part it's on. So that one I got one more piece, but I want to grab the pattern so you know what I'm stitching on it, because I started it, and I'm kind of sorting as I go here, because I thought, well, I'm not checking my projects. You know, they're going onto the plane in my own hand, because I don't want them to disappear. But this is the door prize I got. Their Pearl Cotton 8-week Dye Works. It doesn't have a name. I have a piece of white around here somewhere. Hold on. Hold, please. There's the pattern. So I threw this into Wear for Art Bout, and I'm wondering if it's going to work for one of the colors that I brought along. I brought a color that wouldn't work for, I'm subbing out colors, and that color might go into there. Is what I'm trying to get out of this design. Dreamweaver Rapture. It's very pretty. I don't think this is the right baby bag, but Yeah, I had Karen sign it because she was there. Good. Okay. This is Leslie's fabric. It is 28 count gold. Oh, okay. So when I say opal, I shouldn't say opal. I should say gold. But that's definitely opal. Right? Yeah. So there's different types of metallics. This is gold metallic Lugana, 28 count in Tulips Sunrise. Isn't that pretty? And that was the start. I will admit I talked more than I stitched this weekend. That's why my voice sounds kind of scratchy. But it's so much fun. Sherry, Tracy, Lucretia, Courtney for a while. One of the gens. There were 4 gens there, and I think I met 3 of them. Maybe I met all 4 of them. I know I met 3 of them. We were talking, and then I think it was just the 4 of us, Tracy, Sherry, Lucretia, and I. We were talking till 2 in the morning Saturday evening. And I mean, we weren't talking stitching, we were talking life, and it's just like I've known these ladies for years, and we were just talking about everything. And it was nice. It was so nice. Oh, there's one more thing I got. Then I'm going to show grasshopper pie. Hold, please. Okay, my friend gifted me these little mints. She found them. I already had my name on the tin, so she gifted them to me. And at the airport, see, when I went through Cincinnati Airport, or CVG Airport, which technically is in Kentucky, I bought keychains. I had one up there. So I bought one for San Antonio. And this is kind of flips around. So I thought, oh, that was kind of cool. And possibly, well, it's kind of heavy. I was thinking future scissor fob. Put a clasp on there and then have a scissor fob. That may be too heavy. But, yeah, let's show grasshopper pie. Grasshopper pie. Go into place. .28 count. Joblin. Queen Anne's lace. This particular piece is green. Other people, even at the retreat, were commenting that it's usually a gray-blue, but this piece that I found at Stitchville is more green. So there's where I'm at. So I showed it in one clip. So I've added all of this here while I was at San Antonio. And yeah, all this here. And I filled in here this lemon lime color, so I gotta get this part and then that. I'm so close. So close. I finished page 4 while I was there. Oh, and then I started stitching here in San Antonio too. I dropped my needle, but I couldn't find it. And so then I got another needle out of my bag, because that was one thing I made sure I did, was throw extra needles in my bag when I was packing to leave here. And then I was shifting in my chair or something. I found my needle in my thigh. Not very nice, but I found it. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up. It's going to be a long video anyway. And I was going to say something else. I did get more sleep last night in my own bed. That was nice. And the puppies were up about 6. Took them out, put them back in their crate. They went back to sleep. Stormy barked a couple times. I don't want to be in the crate. Because my husband, when they do that, he usually has them lay on the couch and sits with them. And I'm like, no, I'm going back to bed. You're good. You went out, you peed, you're good. But then the boys got up with them, and that was good. So, oh. Dryer broke again. Like, really? There's always something. So the dryer broke. My husband said, "Is the fridge making weird noises?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think the fridge is making weird noises, so we're gonna have to get a fridge." Always something. It's always something. But I go back and pick up my husband. Today's Tuesday, the 22nd. Tomorrow's my dad's birthday. My dad will be... How old will my dad be? I don't know. Sorry, I can't do math in my head at the moment. 79? No, he's not that old. He's not that old. 69? I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'll put it below. I'll figure out the math and I'll put it here. So, yeah. And then Thursday I'll go pick up my husband. So another trip to the airport. Woohoo. Oi, oi, oi. Anyway. I am going to try and catch up on some videos. Kids and I are going to go to Costco tomorrow. A monthly Costco trip. So my husband texted me while I'm what do you want to do about groceries? I don't want to walk around the store, but I'm going to be walking through Costco. I'm like, well, you could take the kid. Oh, I think he just, yes, my husband can handle it. He just wants to make sure that, you know, my domain, and he doesn't want to interfere. And anyway. Go see if the kids are destroying the house again. But I'll talk to y'all later, and thanks for watching, subscribing, thumbs up. This community, I've met so many people I would never ever meet otherwise. Okay, sorry. My kids, a lot of my kids are at that age, they don't realize sound travels. Which annoys them because they're like, wow, does Mom know? Sound travels. I'm not going to tell them. Oh, I met Lindsay and Heidi, sister stitchers. Went out to lunch with Lindsay. Heidi was resting. I met them. Kitchen stitcher, Sharon, Sherry, Lucretia, Tracy, Courtney. Somebody else over there too. And I'm blanking on it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but we had fun. A lot of fun. Look forward to going back if possible next year. Again, I have a grad. I'm not sure if it'll probably be the same weekend. Unless Leslie does it in April, that would be really nice. Hint, hint. But I'm not going to get bossy and tell her when she has to do it. But I know from pictures that you guys who were in New Jersey had a wonderful time. And this community is just fabulous. Fabulous community. So, complaints about the retreat. It's over. There's complaint number one. The hotel was okay. It could have been a little quieter in the bedroom. I should have brought my little essential oil warmer thingy, which I don't have here, because that helps me at home sleep. I should have brought it to the hotel. I knew I should have. They didn't have a breakfast in the hotel, so you had to go find your own breakfast and pay for it. That would have been nice to have a breakfast, but oh well. It is what it is. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm babbling. I don't need to babble. Bye. Love y'all.